walk us through, having that historic high school career. Walk us through your recruitment process, and did you have any, other offers outside of Western Carolina? So it's kind of a couple questions in one. So walk us through your recruitment process. Did you have any other offers, and then why Western Carolina?
Well, my recruiting process was tricky. Like you guys had talked about, just on this eastern side of North Carolina, recruitment has always been kind of tricky, whether it's been guys' attitudes, whether it's their grades, whether it's whatever the situation is, it's just always been a stereotype on these kind of guys, and they've been overlooked for the most part. But I had a couple offers from, I had Central, I had Citadel, UNCG, but at the time Central had just went D1. UNCG was going through a transition stage, and they weren't winning that many games.
Right.
Citadel was a military school.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't want to go there.
Yeah. I got offered by Citadel too.
Yeah.
No, sir.
No, buddy. Like, military was the first time you tell me military. Like, I might well just go to the military.
Right.
I still can hoop, but no. But nah, I had a offer from High Point as well.
Okay.
But at the time when Western Carolina came, it was late in the recruitment process.
Did you play AAU or was it all off the muscle of high school?
I did play AAU my whole career, but I always, and this is funny that you asked that, because that's kind of how I ended up getting the Western Carolina offer. So I played with the Tar River Raptors pretty much my whole AAU up until my last year, the 17U. Well, I played up with the 2008 team, so my last year, either I was going to have to play with another team in the city in my age group, or what I ended up doing, Uncle Chuck, where everybody know Coach Terrence Taylor, had a connection with a guy, Walt Clement, out in Asheville, and they ended up getting me connected up with him, and he had coached a couple guys that was having successful careers. D. Bose, they played at Concord. Demir Pitts. There was I forgot what school he went to in Charlotte. And I remember Andre Cornelius. He ended up at George Mason. But like a couple of those guys, DJO, a couple of those guys, he had already coached. And I had the opportunity to go play for him, so I did that last year and got a chance to play on pretty much what I now know today is the Adidas circuit.
Right.
So as you know, when we came up, it was a Nike and a Adidas circuit, but it wasn't as known as what it is today. Like you
had different tournaments where a lot of those teams played in those
exactly. You had your North Carolina Gators, that's sponsored by Nike. That they're gonna come to. They gotta come to the North Carolina the qualifying tournament. To even make it to nationals. Exactly.
And nationals and the Super Showcase before nationals was a whole opportunity without labeling it a circuit.
Exactly. But like I said, now that I look back on it, I realized we was the Adidas team, because I can remember several tournaments where we got Adidas shoes and we were basically told that we gotta wear these shoes. And like, it wasn't told like you gotta wear these shoes, but it was basically told like you need to put them on today, because like I said, now that I look back on it, we was playing at an Adidas tournament. All of those teams we played against were Adidas. Right. I remember we went Super 64, and we was in the tournament with guys like Peyton Siva and those guys out of Seattle, and they were an Adidas team. So, but yeah, it was cool in that was the first opportunity I ever got to actually play in what would be a pro style, college style type offense, where you got a lot of two-man game and two-man action, and a lot of just offense that you're going to actually run, because at Nat Central we ran just a basic Princeton motion offense. Right. So you didn't get, like, it taught me how to play basketball, and that's one thing I can commend Coach Mosley on at Nat Central. He just taught you how to play basketball the right way. Like, a lot of people knocked him because his style didn't translate to the next level, but it's all in what you took out of it, because I learned simple things, just like if I'm getting denied on the wing to go back door now, because that was our offense. Like, you're not going to just stand at half court trying to get a catch. Like, if you getting denied, it's automatic. You just go back door every single time and go through. So it was little things like that he niched into my game that helped me get there. But like I said, that AAU venue was it was like we talked about. It was some heavy hitters out there at that time though. So yeah, it was cool though. But my recruitment process, like you talked about, was kind of slow during that time. But I ended up getting the offer from Western Carolina from Andre Gray late because he ended up calling Terrence. And I think they were having a conversation about something, and he just asked him about me, thinking that I was already in school. And behold, I was still at Net Central. So he came to see me play a couple games. It was late in the year. Western Carolina didn't have any more offers at the time. Ended up offering me basically other scholarship money, so I still wouldn't have to pay, but I would go in and redshirt my first year and then be on basketball on athletic scholarship the next year if I did what they thought I could do and did what I was supposed to do.
Man, that's fire, bro.